Good day, my brothers and sisters in Christ. Welcome to our reflection for Palm Sunday, Year C. The theme of our reflection is Apparent Contradiction. Woman, I do not know him. Luke chapter 22, verse 57. One of the all-time greats in baseball was Babe Ruth. His bat had cannon-like power, and his record of 714 home runs remained unbroken for 40 years. Ruth was the idol of sports fans. However, age took its toll over time, and his popularity began to wane. Eventually, the Yankees traded him to the Braves. In one of his last games in Cincinnati, he struck out and made several misplays that allowed the Reds to score 5 runs in one inning. As the Babe walked towards the dugout, chin down and dejected, an enormous storm of boos and catcalls rose from the stands. Some fans even shook their fists at him. Then a wonderful thing happened. A little boy jumped over the railing, and with tears streaming down his cheeks, he ran out to the great athlete. Unashamed, he flung his arms around Babe's legs and held on tightly. Babe Ruth scooped him up, hugged him, and set him down again. Patting him gently on the head, he took his hand and they walked off the field together. Sports fans are not the only fickle ones. We have all experienced situations where 1 minute someone is singing our praises and the next it's insults and scorn. Today is known as Palm Sunday and Passion Sunday because it highlights a contradiction. We enter the church singing Hosanna, and 15 minutes later we cry, "Crucify him." As Jesus did not meet the expectations of the crowds and even his disciples, they turned and fled. Peter denied him, and the crowds chose an insurrectionist over him. Jesus was utterly alone. The same people who laid their cloaks on the road as a red carpet for him, who waved palms like flags for him, and who shouted Hosanna, "Oh, hooray," as Jesus passed, will later turn against him. We can look upon them condescendingly until we realize that we are like those people. For us, this shift appears as a split between the faith we profess and the lives we lead elsewhere. Are we faithful to Jesus and his church when things become difficult, or are we fair weather Catholics? The challenge of Holy Week is to remain with Jesus, who is in his most vulnerable state, abandoned by all. When we take the palms home today, let them remind us all year long of how we can fail the Lord, just as the people of Jerusalem did long ago, and of our continual need for the grace and power derived from his passion to remain faithful and loyal to him, regardless of how else we use them. Our goal is to stay united with him. According to Brennan Manning, and I quote, "The success or failure of a given day is measured by the quality of our interest and compassion towards those around us. We define ourselves by our response to human need. The question is not how we feel about our neighbor, but what we have done for him or her. We reveal our heart in the way we listen to a child, speak to the person who delivers the meal, bear an injury, and share our resources with the indigent." End of quote. Holy Week reminds us that Jesus needs our interest and compassion. During this special week, we face a choice. We can hold Jesus' hand, like the little boy who accompanied babe Ruth off the field, or we can abandon him as the crowd and his disciples did. This week's activities will help us remain with Jesus during his abandonment and humiliation. So I invite you to do the following. Please pick up the cards on your way out of church and schedule to attend the Holy Thursday, Good Friday, Holy Saturday, and Easter Sunday activities. Secondly, and most importantly, I invite you to join the Divine Mercy Novena. It starts on Good Friday and ends with a celebration at the cathedral on the Sunday after Easter, beginning at 3 p.m. Have a fruitful Easter.